Tired of grinding your badges and playing my career? Hit up Wish Grinders on Twitter or Instagram for the fastest and most legit badge grinding services. They are now taking next-gen orders. The link will be in the description.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back with yet another video. Today, I'm coming to you guys with the best shooting badges in the game. If you guys want me to go over the best shooting badge setup, go ahead, drop a like. I also got a video going over the best shooting badge method. I know you guys like these type of videos, so I got these joints coming as soon as possible. I know a lot of people don't have the game, but I'm dropping it now for the people. When they do get the game, they can just easily access it, not have to wait on me to drop it. I'm gonna just already have it done. Now, with that being said, I'll be going over these badges in order, but when it comes to badges in this game, they're not nearly as important as usual because of the fact that everyone has these high ratings. So I'm gonna go over them from importance and how good the badge actually is. So yeah, if that makes a lot of sense, not much else to really explain, not much else really to say. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright, first things first, per usual, always when it comes to these rankings videos, you already know we gotta have the honorable mention. So we have the first honorable mention on the list is going to be the Hot Zone Hunter. From all the way down to the honorable mentions, all the way to the #1 spot, I ranked these in order. So just understand that. All of these badges are good badges. Some of them you just don't necessarily have to need. Hot Zone Hunter is one of those badges. But Hot Zone Hunter is the same thing that is always done. There are some new badges on this list. Let me just say that right now. But Hot Zone Hunter is a badge that is always done this exact thing. Hot Zone Hunter, shots that are taken in a player's hot zones are given a boost. So pretty much when you shoot within your hot zone, it's going to give you a pretty big boost. So pretty much you don't necessarily need this to shoot in hot zones. You don't necessarily need hot zones to shoot. But when you get hot zones, it becomes easier to shoot. When you get Hot Zone Hunter on top of hot zones, it becomes even easier to shoot from the aspect of you're going to get your make percentage to go a lot higher. And as your make percentage goes higher, your green window gets bigger. And that just makes it a lot easier to get greens. So yeah, man, when it comes to stuff like that, Hot Zone Hunter is definitely a good badge. So yeah, Hot Zone Hunter is going to be the first badge coming in at the honorable mention on this list. All right, next honorable mention is going to be one of my favorite badges in this game, and it's Green Machine. Green Machine on this game is more like 2K20 Green Machine than it was on 2K21 current gen. 2K21 current gen, it gave a boost, but it wasn't nearly as big, and it really didn't. I don't think the make percentage got higher and higher. On this game, Green Machine the make percentage gets higher and higher the more you get green. So pretty much the way it works is gives an additional shot boost when consecutively achieving excellent releases on jump shots. So pretty much after you get a green, you get the next green. That's when it's really starting to do what it does. So you get one green, you're gonna get a boost to get the next green. So pretty much the way it works is your make percentage is gonna go up after every green. So you don't necessarily have to get greens for it to actually function. You can actually make more shots off of greens just in general. But as the make percentage is going higher and higher with every green, and like, let me explain it a little bit better. The make percentage is going to be bigger and bigger after every green. So after you get one green, the make percentage is going to go higher. Then after the next green, the make percentage is going to go higher. And as long as you keep consecutively getting green releases, your make percentage is going to get higher and higher. And as make percentage goes up, your green window gets bigger. So it's making it easier to get greens the more you green. So it's just that simple. So a person like me that only wants the green, this type of badge is just really good. It's like, but one thing I would say about it, you don't necessarily have to add this badge to green at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go from timing it out of nowhere bad. The next shot can be a green easily. Then you can green the next shot, the next shot. And Green Machine, without even having Green Machine, there is kind of like within the game a thing like Green Machine that you don't even have to have the badge, where it just keeps making it easier and easier to get greens, I feel like. But yeah, Green Machine is definitely a very, very good badge. And it's a badge that I feel like is very important in this game. But it's not in the top 5, it's only an honorable mention, so let's go ahead and hop into the top 5. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%, we're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Alright, next, coming in at number 5 is Deep Threes. This is a new badge. This is kind of a badge that was like range extender, but it's not what range extender did. What range extender did, it pretty much extended your range and helped you shoot within your range. So pretty much it helped deep threes, it helped on the line threes, and it helped deep twos. This badge is only gonna help you shoot deep threes. Now, does it pop up a lot when it comes to shooting on the line threes, like when you're at the top of the key? Yes. But with that being said, it's not gonna help you in the corners, it's not gonna help you on the mid range, it's not gonna help you on the hashes as much as range extender would. It's not going to be doing nearly as much as range extender. It's just pretty much going to be predominantly working with deep threes, and it's just going to be helping you, adding extra distance. So it's not going to make you shoot better on the line threes and help your distance. It's just going to be help you shoot. You're going to shoot the same on the line threes, but it's going to be adding distance to how well you can shoot. And I feel like what it really mainly does is, the deeper you are, it's not going to make a difference on the line threes. I feel like on the line threes, and the deeper you are, they're going to have the same green window pretty much. I feel like that's kind of what it does more of anything. So yeah, deep threes is a badge you definitely would like to have. It's not a badge you necessarily have to even shoot deep threes. That's another thing that comes with this badge. If you don't have this badge on, you can still shoot pretty deep. Now, if it comes to having like Hall of Fame gold deep threes, you can shoot pretty much from almost half court consistently big greens. So yeah, deep threes is definitely a good badge, but again, it's another one of these badges that you just don't necessarily have to have. So yeah, man, deep threes comes in at the number 5 spot on this list. And all right, next is going to be the badge that comes in at number 4. Now, this is going to be a very, very good badge because the meta in this game is to ISO. And when it comes to ISOing, you're going to do a lot of dribbling. So when it comes to dribbling, this badge boosts the shot rating on standstill three-pointers after dribbling. So pretty much, anytime you shoot after dribbling, if you're not doing it off the dribble, especially really on threes though, it's gonna give you a shot boost. So pretty much, it's gonna just be pretty good of a badge. This is one of the newer badges. It's a badge that you don't necessarily have to shoot off of dribbling, but it makes a big boost. This is actually one of the good badges that 2K has added to the game. Now, this is another badge that you don't necessarily have to have. I promise this is not going to be the whole list. The next 3 badges are badges that you have to be able to limit the contest system in this game. But yeah, with that being said, Stop and Pop is the number 4 badge for the shooting. All right, coming in at number 3, the biggest deal when it comes to shooting in this game is the contest system. You can get really high contests on this game, which makes it harder to get greens. But when it comes to greening on this game, you can green all the way up to like a 70%. Any lightly contest, any wide open shot, you can green on this game. Only thing that you cannot green are heavily contest. Only way you can green heavily contest is if you have pretty much takeover or if you have shot creator takeover. Now, I do feel like you can green around up to 80 without takeover. I've seen people do it, but it's extremely hard. Let's just say that it's extremely hard. Now, a badge like Deadeye, what it's going to do is going to pretty much reduce the penalty of a shot contest, just in general. Now, mainly when people are closing out, but it's going to pretty much lower that number. So pretty much on certain shots where you might be getting 70% contest, that might make that like a 35% contest, depending on what you have Deadeye. Especially if you have it on Hall of Fame, it's going to pretty much lower that contest a lot. So it's gonna not only make your green window a lot bigger on those specific shots, but it's gonna make it a lot easier to make those specific shots. So if you're a person that's trying to figure out how to get your shot contest a lot lower when it comes to people being able to defend you, put on a badge like Deadeye. But this is not even going to be the best contest shooting badge. So yeah, man, that's going to be the 3rd best shooting badge on the list. All right, next, the badge that comes in at number 2. This might be the number 1 badge in this game to a lot of people, but in my opinion, it's the number 2 badge for shooting badges. Blinders, jump shots taken with a defender closing out in their peripheral vision will suffer a lower penalty. Now, this is actually a much better badge because it works a lot better than Deadeye. Deadeye is gonna do his job. When it comes to blinders, shots that you probably would get heavily contested, you will pretty much get like 19 contests or below 20% contests consistently with this badge. When people are trying to get you on the side or even just coming up behind you or anything like that, if they're not coming straight at you, blinders is gonna make a significant difference on the contest they're gonna get, and it's gonna make it a lot easier to shoot, just get greens, and just make shots. Now, with that being said, you don't necessarily have to have badge to green certain contests with like anything under 70%. It's pretty simple and easy to contest. Now, there is a possibility that you can get a green from between 70 to 80, but it's extremely hard and extremely rare, but it is possible. And then everything after that, you're just tweaking, shooting, stuff like that. But when it comes to the contest system in this game, you can shoot kind of open shots and people get contested on it a lot. So badges like blinders and Deadeye are gonna cancel that out a lot. And for people that like to use screens, especially blinders is very important. People that like to crab, blinders is another badge that is very important. So for the people that like to do pick and roll, for the people that like to do crabs, you can use this even if you like to ISO. This is a very, very good shooting badge, and it comes in at the number 2 spot on the list. And next, last but not least, the best shooting badge in the game is Hot Shot. Gives an additional boost towards takeover progress after making jump shots. Now, the real significant point to this badge, you can get your takeover in 2 shots if you have Hot Shot on. You can almost get double takeover in 3 shots. So yeah, man, Hot Shot is very overpowering. If you went with the right takeovers, you understand how overpowered getting takeover in just 3 shots really can be. So yeah, man, I would say Hot Shot definitely is the best shooting badge in the game. When it comes to the aspect of just being able to take 3 shots and having double takeover, you can even get all the way to team takeover with 4 shots. So yeah, like, I would say Hot Shot is easily the best shooting badge in the game, because when it comes to takeover in this game, takeover is actually pretty overpowered. I would say on current gen 2K21 it wasn't as overpowered. Well, actually, current gen 2K21 was actually kind of overpowered takeovers. I would say 2K20 takeovers wasn't as overpowered as like 2K19. But yeah, I would say Hot Shot is definitely 100% the best shooting badge in the game. But yeah, man, that's going to be the best shooting badges in the game. Pretty much drop this joint for the people that really trying to find the best shooting badges. I know a lot of people don't have the game, but for the people that don't have the game, better me to drop this now than y'all get the game and y'all have to wait on me to drop this. Y'all can just literally go to the channel and see this. That's simple. Use this for future references and all that type of stuff. Now, this can be subject to change because 2K does like to drop at least 15 patches a year now. But yeah, man, this is the best shooting badges at the point of me recording this video. But yeah, man, go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. I really would appreciate it. We on this road to 100K, so if you are new, please do drop me a sub. I really would appreciate it. But yeah, if you like the video, it really would show a lot of support and it helps it go out to a lot more people. Turn on post notifications to be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help, because this is a video that can actually help a lot of people. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm about to be mad.
Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.